Finally, you found this channel, and I will be your guide through the world of beauty.
Let's go to a place where everything is made of blocks.
I'm just kidding. Okay, let's talk seriously. I like games, because games for straight guys. And as you know from the title today, we are going to create a game inside the URL bar.
Stop it. Get some help.
I know, sound ridiculously. Game inside the URL bar. But trust me, and we will have a lot of fun. And you know what? We will add Naruto. Join me if you want to see how it turns out. Okay, first of all, let's look at URL bar. What we can use here? Probably we can use image. No, maybe we can use 3D model. FBI, open up! It was bad idea, but probably we can use text. But using pure text will be kinda boring. So what we can use instead of pure text? Something that allows you to feel the text. Something that pushes the boundaries of understanding human emotions. From the first days of the human race, Sorry, I was talking about emojis. Yes, those funny little pictures made from text. You have definitely used them before. For example, to show how much you appreciate your friend. Now, back to business. We need our player, and since I decided to add a Naruto vibe here, we need something that will fit this idea. At first, I thought about using a ninja, but because Naruto is always smiling, we need something that matches his vibe. This one. I think it's a perfect choice. So now we have our player. Let's build an actual game. First, we need our player to be able to move. And since we are in the URL bar, we can only move left and right. But there is a nuance. We can't just move in the URL bar because of its limitations. To move, we need to fill the space with something, like the ground for us. For the ground, let's use this emoji. Yes, I know it's a book, but let's treat it as a metaphor. Humans are creatures who walk in the world of the past, and if you don't hit that like and subscribe button, you're not a human. And by the way, who reads books these days? Why do we even need books when we have TikTok? While you have been watching memes, I have been a little bit busy working on a player movement, and with just a few lines of code, our player can now move. The movement is complete. Now we need an enemy. Our first enemy will be great and terrifying, something that everyone fears deep down. It causes horror, frustration and tears. Get ready to meet the one and only the Pooh! Our enemy goal is to catch Naruto. The logic is simple. If Naruto is on the right and the enemy is on the left, the enemy will move right. The same logic applies if our player is on the left. With a bit of a magic and a few hours of debugging, our enemy can now chase the player.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Nice.
Halfway done. Now we need our player to deal damage to enemies and vice versa. Both the player and the enemies should also be able to take damage. Let's break down how to fight using this example. First, you need cool glasses. Second, you need a fist, ideally two. Third, be angry and stupid, optional step. 4, aim your fist at the target and hit it. 5. Repeat step 4 until the target defeated. And voila! Our player can now fight. Plus, they have health and stamina. Player can also take damage with a face like this and die. Alright, we are almost there. We just need more enemies and a scoring system for the player. I think it will be very simple. Okay, I might have been too optimistic, but after
6 months later.
we now have a functional game.
In 2077, they voted my city the worst place to live in America. Main issues: sky-high rate of violence, and more people living below the poverty line than anywhere else.
Okay, if we're talking serious, now we have more enemies. Please don't ask me anything, I'm just a bad person. No questions, I said. Like I said, no comment. Now we have a score system and controls for mobile devices. I also added a jump mechanic, so the player doesn't get stuck in the corners and can jump through the enemies. We are done, and you can see what we got in the end. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching and see you next time. Or not. Of course not! We are making Naruto game and we need some cool jutsus here, right? In Naruto there are plenty of jutsus, but my favorite is... No wait, my favorite is...
Hidden Taijutsu! 1,000 years of death!
I said my favorite!
Katon! Goukame Kek! Everyone hang on!
Yes, Cartoon Jutsu looks fantastic and hot. I know. Naruto doesn't actually have this jutsu. But who cares? Let's add it! Okay, let's see what we got in the end.
Katon! Goukaku!
And that's it, we are done. I hope you enjoyed this video and see you soon. You still here? Okay, fine, I also added a hidden mechanic. When the player is at low HP, a random stone face will appear. If the player catches, health will be restored. Psst, you can try a game from the link in description, but be careful, open it only in incognito mode.